What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorist. And Peter, today Sony literally dropped, after a long wait, the Kraven trailer.
I forgot about this movie. Until you texted me. I was like, oh, Kraven's got a new trailer. I mean, Kraven?
It just came out of nowhere and I was like, oh, right, that is a movie. That is still happening. But before we get into talking about this today, as always, if you folks watching want to support the channel, and we certainly do appreciate it, if you just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know what you're thinking of Kraven and the Sony universe. Peter, I know you got thoughts. What are we even getting from this movie with Aaron Taylor-Johnson?
I don't know. Simply because I kind of forgot what was going on with the first one. But you know what? Instead of trying to do this big diatribe beforehand and try and figure it out, I think what we should do is actually just watch it and get a refresh and then talk about it after.
All right, fair enough. All right, let's get into the trailer for Kraven right now.
Ooh,
My son.
See? Yeah, so that's Russell.
The greatest the world has ever known.
He sounds like really good.
Охотник до сказки.
I hope there's not subtitles for the
Oh, okay.
Каждый сказки есть правда.
Was it even worse? All I just heard was...
Oh, they got like major blood showing in
Yeah,
this.
but this is rated R. Because they've got that Marvel
Are you like your father?
Deadpool.
A gangster?
Yeah.
A killer?
And I heard a voice,
With the Johnny Cash.
and behold,
It looks gritty. Oh, very.
It looks gritty, but again, it's very comic booky, which is it's
there's a man
no.
going round taking names,
It's a different look for
and
sure.
he
It's
decides
way better than
who to
Morbius.
free and who to blame.
Yes, and animals.
Jared.
I'm not mad about Aaron.
Oh, there we
On
go.
your arm,
What was
stand
that?
up.
That was Rhino.
About this hunter.
Some are born and some are dying.
Once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
See, this is the guy that
When the
becomes.
man comes
But aesthetically, he looks good.
Oh yeah.
That's Kraven, I think.
around. When the man comes around.
The supernatural.
Whoever is unjust,
You think you're some kind of honor, some kind of code.
they'll be unjust too.
Okay.
Oh
Ooh,
Lord.
Another
that is
man.
brutal.
Whoever is righteous,
I thought that was Tom.
I did do perfect.
let him be
Oh,
righteous still.
Captain America's old in the helicopter.
When the man comes around.
This looks dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Embrace who you really are, son.
Looks good. Looks good. Oh. Oh! Yo!
And you will become a legend.
When the man comes around.
So
That was actually like Rhino though.
When the man comes
Yeah, I know, but
around.
I'm picturing Mecha Rhino, okay? This is actually like comic accurate Rhino, somewhat. It was very quick. I couldn't see his face.
Rhino in the original comics was just a guy in a suit that they had made bigger and he
Right.
was stronger and all this stuff. But then as time went on, they developed these like Rhino plates that went on that he
Right.
grew and he got bigger and stronger. And then the way that they've done in the movies is they put him in a mech suit.
Well, yeah, which was terrible in my opinion. But I mean, he just stopped the truck with his body like Hulk style,
Well, that's not the
you know?
first time that we've seen that.
Yeah, first time I seen it.
You've ever seen someone stand in front of a truck and stop it with them? The Thing from Fantastic Four?
Are you talking about like the old movies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the deep cut. I'd have to go back and watch them.
Exactly.
I'd have to go back and watch those.
I remember the deep cuts. Still get a lot of stuff wrong. Let's get that.
Here's my thoughts on this, okay? I'm doing your hand movement that you do. As a movie, I think this would be really good, or will be really good. As a Marvel movie, comparing it
there
to
it is, yeah.
superhero-y stuff, will it hit the mark? I don't know.
If this was The Hunter, and then you realize as you're walking, like, this is a Kraven
Like if
movie.
they didn't even tell you.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yep.
kind of cool. That'd
Yep.
be cool. But the fact that they're like, it's Kraven, the Hunter. Then it's like, oh, okay. So because,
Mm.
and this is the heart. This is where the marketing could have. Oh, after Madam Web, after Morbius, they're. It's an uphill battle.
Yep.
Um,
And we all know that. Come on.
they're trying to develop some form of the Sinister Six. Still don't know what's happening with Silver Sable. Still don't know what's happening with Black Cat. I don't know what they're doing with the rest of them. We keep seeing these glimmers of Michael Keaton's Vulture.
He's
around,
in this universe, so
but also so is Tom Holland.
Right.
So
So-
Spider-Man exists, but not because Venom is in this, but he isn't.
this is what I'm saying.
This is more confusing than the X-Men timeline.
Well, listen, I want to know where Sony's, and pardon the pun of the usage of the word, end game is. What is their end game? They have Venom. They have Kraven. They have seemingly Rhino, who's fighting Kraven, so one of them might not even live. You got Morbius. You got the Vulture. We're only missing like one more for a Sinister Six. But what?
But Venom, the way that this is, Venom's a hero. He's an anti-hero, but he's a hero in these, and we're still trying to figure out what the motivation for Kraven is. In the comics, especially the Ultimate Comics,
Right.
I'm not too familiar with them in the original ones, but in the Ultimate Universe, the one that started back in 2000, he wanted the ultimate hunt. I know this is part of his anyway, so he keeps hunting. It's the same reason that we saw him in the Spider-Man 2 video game, is he wants the ultimate hunt. Nothing that he's hunted before is challenging to him. So that's why he wants the ultimate prey, which ends up being Spider-Man. Now, in this one, he seems like he's trying to right the wrongs, change the sins of the father, as it were.
Which is very blatant throughout the whole trailer.
Right.
If you listen to the dialogue.
And I'm going to assume that the guy who is the Rhino, I can't remember his name in the comics. I keep wanting to say Emil Blonsky, but that's the abomination. Is the hitman that his father sends to take care of him. And then he's got his own thing because it's very clear that Kraven has some form of a power.
Well,
too.
I mean, he seems very, I mean, he seems enhanced.
Black Panther.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
As
or
if
whatever.
it's like they take the purple
I
orchid or whatever it was.
I sure hope they don't.
Heart-shaped flower.
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
sure
saying.
hope they don't find one of those in this movie and he takes it and like it's a one-off.
But they can't because that's a Marvel property.
That's what I'm saying.
with-
I don't know. Like, did Aaron Taylor Johnson look dope as Kraven in this? Absolutely. Would love to see him well done in a Marvel movie.
And we're just like, and I did mention it in the two, and we can see in this graphic here, rated R.
Right.
Because this is again.
But isn't that something new? I thought they were. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Well, it was rating pending, and of course, we all looked at that and be like, it's going to be a hard PG-13 soft R. But
I don't know if it. I don't know if it. I don't know if it has the capabilities. Yeah. I don't know if it has the capability to save it at this current point in time.
But I'm wondering if they're just looking at that and be like, we need more nitty-gritty stuff because again, we're going to be seeing Daredevil Born Again with the Punisher, with Disney money, and Disney in like writers. Is that going to be rated R? I would love to see Daredevil.
I don't know if anything's off the table. I mean, like we said earlier before,
they got nothing to lose at this point.
No, but it is still a great time to be a comic book fan going to the movies. I mean, we're, as you said the other day in another video, we're eating well, right?
That was for Star Wars.
Yeah, but still, it still applies, I think. You know what I mean? Like we're getting movies that are based on characters that we do know and love. Whether they hit or miss to be determined when we go to the theater and see them, but that's kind of the whole point of cinema, I guess.
It's nice to see some of these movies not playing it safe either, which is what has happened with the beginning of phase 4 and 5 of whatever we're in with the multiverse saga, is they were playing it like Love and Thunder. Christopher. I don't like, I mean, it was a fun movie to watch, but there's a lot, they were just playing it too safe with a lot of this stuff. When we saw Marvel Jesus with Deadpool, I know I keep coming back to it, but it's just because it's there. Yeah. So now when we get to Kraven, it's not like, well, you know, it's Madam Web and we're just going to...
We're going to dance around.
It's, no, we just saw a guy get ripped in half, stabbed in the neck, wolves ripping some guy's throat out.
I ain't mad about that. I want to see it. Do you want to see it? But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our trailer reaction, review, and discussion of Kraven, apparently now the Hunter, which wasn't on the first graphic if I'm not mistaken. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate it. You just take the time, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below. Are you seeing this day one? Are you on board with Sony's universe? And what is the end game? And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I'm Kraven's next victim, and like we always say around here,
Keep it real.